All right, today it's just me, Daniel, and I. We're going to go to Awa'awapuhi Trail. It's supposed to be one of the scenic, beautiful trails in the entire planet to hike. So when I get there, I'm going to turn this on and see you there. All right, we're here at the Awa'awapuhi Trailhead. And now we're going to hike 3 miles. This must be to clean off your shoes. When you come, you get to clean off your shoes here. That just gives you an idea how muddy this is probably going to be. So we're off to hike. It's about 3 miles each way. So we get to the other side. I'll put this back on. All right, we're up first part of the hike. And so far it seems like a moderate hike. It doesn't seem like a really tough one, but we'll see as we go further. So it is true, most of this hike so far, you're under canopy, so you won't have direct sunlight for a lot of it. But I did put on sunblock just a minute ago, and I will say that maybe these shoes weren't the best ideal, because the bottoms got full of mud very quickly. Maybe hiking shoes would be better, but I didn't have a pair of shoes I can really just wash off for the trip. So hopefully it doesn't rain and I won't get stuck in the mud, but otherwise it's been a pretty nice walk so far. Right, we're in another open area. We're almost a mile into the forest, or the tropical rainforest, and then we have another 2 miles to hike. So I still think this is a moderate hike. I don't think this is anything crazy. Okay, something I'm going to tell you is everyone who's returning to the top looks exhausted. So it seems like you need to conserve your energy going down. Don't be the weekend warrior going down this thing, because everybody I see coming back up to the cars looks exhausted. So you definitely want to pace yourself going down for sure. Don't go crazy, even though you're going to want to, because it's a lot easier to go down than up. But everybody has literally looked like they're completely exhausted coming up. So just kind of keep that as a little tip. So I'm going to be really quiet, but you hear all the crickets? It's very peaceful. I hope you can hear that. Anyways, it's really nice to be walking and hear nature. I haven't heard any birds. Definitely lots of crickets. I'm at 1.25 miles, so I have 1.75 more to go. So I don't know if you can see it, but way over there's boats in the water. Here you can see actually a cliff off, so you got to be really, really careful here. You can see it's basically a straight shot down, so you definitely want to be very safe when you're doing these hikes. And just reiterate the fact that this is kind of what you see behind me is really what most of this hike is going to look like for you until you get to the viewpoint, and I've yet to see that. So this is what you can expect on a hike, just kind of this. Just you in the middle of nothing. In fact, your cell phone won't even work here. So if you're coming here and you're one of those people that needs to be constantly connected, you're going to hate this hike because you're not going to be able to share your story with people and tell people instantly where you are. So, you know those people. Oh, I gotta show them I'm on a hike. And here's more of the view, just kind of panoraming. This isn't the main view, just another viewpoint I saw that I thought you'd like to see since I'm on the way. And I'm slightly out of breath, but not too crazy. But you can see just how spectacular this hike is. I think we are almost here. Just a few more feet. This is what the final leg looks like. We're almost there. All right, we made it. Those birds. Wow. Spectacular. Look at this gorgeous view. So here's the top of the hike. can see the view here. The State Department, the state's warnings are do not go beyond these rails over there and right here. But you can see here, if you were to fall, you'd be pretty much fucked. So you go at your own risk. People die here every year not following the rules. But it is quite spectacular. Now let's go back to the other view. There's chickens up here. You're not supposed to feed them. They ask you not to feed the chickens because they're wildlife. But people feed them anyways. Doesn't matter. And here's the other view. We're really, really high. We're 1,000 feet according to the state's website. So it says 1,000 feet high. And it is a quite spectacular view. Really, really nice view. I think this is probably the best view, unless you're gonna go down to the other part, which I won't go down because it's not safe. You can see we're actually higher than the helicopter there. Alright, I was super tempted to take my ass down to the lower part. I probably shouldn't have done it, but it was actually pretty safe. I found a really safe way to do it, so I did it. I just wanted to show you the views from here, because they're actually, I think, more spectacular than the ones up there. But definitely be as safe as you can if you're going to do what I just did. There was no point where I was in danger, so I felt very comfortable. So really quite spectacular here. You can see how high we are. It is over 1,000 feet to get here. Lots of up and downs. You guys saw the hike. Now I wouldn't climb on that rock. There's that little ledge there. If you fall, you're fucked. You make any mistake, you're not going home tonight. But you can see just how beautiful, just how gorgeous this place is, and why people are willing to hike the 6.5. It is 6.5 miles, by the way. The Fitbit says it was 3.25 miles to from the base up top down here. So I find this really, really spectacular. You can see we're above helicopters. This canyon is just gorgeous. All right, you can see how spectacular this view is. We're about 1,080 feet or 1,050 feet up above sea level up here. And you can just see how gorgeous it is. I don't know if you can see out there, but there's a ton of tourist boats out there, because this is the Napali coast. I believe it's Napali coast. If I get it wrong, I'll put what coast this is in the title on a thing. But you see there, that's probably a very dangerous rock to go on. Definitely wouldn't go on there. And you can see the other side, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And here's just another view of how spectacular this is. Just a really, really fantastic view. I'm going to stick this over the edge just to so you understand how high I'm up. I'm definitely nowhere near the edge, but I'm going to show you what's below. That's below. If somebody jumps off, they're going to fall. They're not coming home tonight. So you can see how high I really am. I'm super, super high. And it just shows you how high we are. There's a helicopter right there, interrupting my vlogging. How dare they? How dare they? All right, I'm done today. I hope you enjoyed this hike. Hope you enjoyed the view. If you like my channel, please subscribe. I'm always going to put my travel videos up, my life in LA. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm back. I lied. Last thing. So definitely keep note that the going back is a lot harder than when you get on the way there because it's all uphill. So just keep that in mind. If you choose to do this, you better save your energy for going back. Anyhow, once again, thanks for watching. I just wanted to add that. If you like my channel, subscribe, because I could just keep adding more. Okay, I'm back. And I'm back because I'm almost back to my car. And earlier I said that it's raining, so now I have to keep this closer to my face. I said this was a moderate hike, maybe. No, I'm going to tell you right now, this is not a moderate hike. This is a difficult hike because coming back, that's the hard part. And so I wouldn't recommend this hike for anybody else unless you're in shape. If you're not in shape, don't bother with this hike. This hike's not for you. So earlier I thought it was easier, but now that I'm almost back to my car, I've almost fallen in this rain. It's slippery, it's muddy. I have an umbrella going. I'm going to tell you right now, do not do this hike unless you're in good shape and you've hiked before. This is not a hike for amateurs or beginners, okay? Thanks for watching. Hope you like it. Subscribe to my channel. See you soon.